And Trump talked about, Rob, no plans of, feet on the ground, but troops on the ground. But he did say this is do you have that clip? Troops on the ground? I think he just said this yesterday. Which clip was that? That it was just yesterday, him talking about that's not the plans of what they're going to be doing. But to me, with China, if it drags out, your number one priority is your state, your country. You're getting 80% of your oil from Iran, from the Strait of Hormuz. And then you're getting 50-something% of it from Venezuela. And you don't have a way to retaliate. Either during this time, I'm trying to wonder, do you think, when you're doing a negotiation and there's stuff that's going on and you're doing this one deal and then you use this to negotiate this complete other deal with them? Do you think, what do you think is the likelihood Trump's team is right now talking to China about negotiating whatever they want?
I think so.
What do you think is the high likelihood?
High likelihood.
I think so as well. It's like, hey, listen, so what do you think? Can you imagine that call?
China is not happy with any of this.
I know they're not. So what I'm saying is, look, we don't want to hurt you. We understand you need the oil, and we understand you can't get it from Venezuela. And
we're going to sell you the oil now.
We can sell it to you if you want, but here's what we need in return from you. You better not get involved with Iran. We will gladly sell you the oil, but if you get involved with Iran, it's going to be a massive problem. Stay the F out of this. Do you think if you were to say the likelihood of a call like this, 0 to 100, what do you put?
99?
Tom, where do you put it? Is it 99? Where do you put it?
I think there's a 95% chance.
Oh, so you're there.
Yeah. No. No. I think
wait. When you're that high?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would see this if I'm in this position. I'm making that call. I'm making a call and I'm saying, look, guys, very basic rule. What do you want? Stay out of it. Hey, Russia, Ukraine. If this crisis is so loud that you use this 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, however long it's going to last, get all the massive negotiations done.
Good point.
So in an ideal situation, let's paint a picture if this could possibly happen.
Okay.
Regime change, regime collapse, okay? You go to regime change, that's what Carter did, okay, with Iran.
Horrible.
The regime collapse. Carter was a Democratic president. Going from Reza Shah Pahlavi to Khomeini is not a regime change. That's a regime collapse.
Yes.
Iran was free next day,
gone.
IRGC, gone, right? In 53, Mossadegh, when that happened in the mid-50s, that's a regime change. Mossadegh out, bring Reza Pahlavi in. Iran had a phenomenal relationship with Israel for 26 years, just so you know that. There was no issues with Israel for 26 years. Middle East was at peace. What they're working on right now is the collapse. But if you're in it and you're about to collapse and you call Zelensky, hey, you guys want to get this thing squared away or what? Hey, Putin, we hate the fact that this is going on. What do you want? What do you guys need? If all of a sudden, imagine we wake up in 6 weeks, and within 6 weeks, 8 weeks, deals have been done with China. Deals have been done with Russia and Ukraine. And Iran has collapsed. And they're not controlling that oil as well. They're going in. I mean, you have to and by the way, the Gulf states have sided with U.S.
Of course.
Iran has attacked all of these Gulf states, and they're asking a question and saying, did you see in the foreign minister interview, Rob, if you can find this, what's the word they use? Casualties in war. There's a phrase they use that Israel also used with Palestine. They said, he said, why are you attacking some of your allies? Why are you attacking some of these Gulf states? Why'd you attack Turkey? No, we never attacked Turkey. But why'd you hit some hotels? Why'd you hit some properties? You killed some innocent people. Well, listen, if Israel did that with Palestine, why can't we? We're going through it as well. So if all of a sudden you flipped, I'll find a clip and send it to you. It's from the same interview as yesterday, Rob. It's not that one. Whatever interview he did yesterday, he said that in that interview. First one to the NBC that says 600,000 views. Not that one. Go back. That one right there. If you can find it. He says it in there. You look for it and find it. We'll go to it.
Is this collateral damage?
Well,
but I'm just saying to you, if in this type of pressure you're negotiating these other deals, I would put my teams on to work and say, guys, double time, go. Wow. Let's do the deals.
I think you summed it up perfectly regarding China. Let me address Iran for a second. You want to hear a crazy stat? You ready? Iran has struck more Arab countries in 1 week than Israel has done in its entire existence of fighting wars in the Middle East. Iran has sent out more missiles weapons, planes, drones, and attacked more Arab countries in 1 week than in the history of Israel fighting wars in the Middle East. Can I give you the list of countries that they've been allegedly attacked? So obviously United States bases, Israel. The UAE has received 800 projectiles since Iran. Qatar, who's middle of the road, is now basically siding with the U.S. We have a base there. Kuwait, Bahrain, they attacked residential buildings in Bahrain's capital. Oman, Saudi, U.S. bases in Saudi. Israeli officials believe Saudi may also take military action in response against Iran. Jordan, Lebanon, they're fighting Hezbollah over there. Iraq, Kurdish areas of the region. Cyprus, they attacked, that's a European country. Now there's rumors of Azerbaijan and possibly Turkey received a missile that was sent out of nowhere, not to mention the UK, France, and Germany. Iran is in its last legs, and they're just attacking everybody. Everybody. And meanwhile, everyone's looking back and being like, this is who these people are. No one's coming to Iran's defense. Nobody.
So Iran has now bombed more Arab countries than Israel. So Israel was in first place, now they're second place. Israel's going to be pissed.
Israel's going to be mad.
Rob, did you find it?
I believe so. This is where he's asked about attacking allies in the Middle East.
And then, okay, go for it.
In Israel, and so many targets belongs to the Americans. Their assets, their bases, their installations in the region, and they have not been able to prevent those attacks. Our missiles are still working.
Been asked yet,
missiles
or no?
are still
or is he about to ask the question?
Hitting
because he asked the question. Let the guy ask the question.
So Minister, can Iran win this war? If I can ask you, can Iran win this war, and what does winning look like for Iran?
No, this is not it, Rob. There's a part in it where he's asking casualties. He uses the phrase casualties. I don't know if you're able to search the words. You know how you typically do it on the right and you find it?
There's no transcript for this one, so it's not.
Oh, I got it. It's tougher to find it.
But all your base belong to us.
No, I actually want you to hear it. I don't want to summarize it. I want you to hear it from him because they've done a horrible job making friends. They've done a horrible job making friends because they're attacking their allies. They're attacking some of the guys that they're neutral with.
Well, not even.
Yeah, there it is, right
more
there.
Neutral than allies,
that's it. Let him ask the question, though, Rob.
Mistake.
Okay, he's going to ask, why are you attacking your neighbors?
Our neighbors. We have not attacked Muslim.
Go back. Let him ask the question, Rob.
They can go. They can be a winner at the end of the day.
Minister, explain to us and to the world, really. Iran has chosen to attack at least 10 other countries, many of them your Arab neighbors. None of them were involved in this war. Why are you attacking your Muslim neighbors during the holy month of Ramadan?
Oh, please don't mistake. We have not attacked our neighbors. We have not attacked Muslim countries. We have attacked Americans' targets and American bases, American installations, which are unfortunately located in the soils of our neighbors. So we have made it clear for them. I have been in touch with their foreign ministers, and I have explained that we are not targeting you. We have no problem with you. We are only targeting the American installations and American bases, and the reason is obvious.
But Minister, Iran is hitting civilian targets, striking hotels, high-rise apartments, airports in many of these countries. Those are not military targets.
Let me tell you why this answer is such a bad answer.
We have targeted very well the Americans are. Maybe there have been some collateral damages, as it is in every war.
Yep.
Look, more than 70,000 people were killed in Gaza by Israelis, and Israeli army called all of them collateral damage. So yes. There is the possibility of, collateral damages in this situation as well. This is what we have warned everybody in the region.
Collateral damage.
Guys, so counter the argument of Israel uses the phrase collateral damage of what happened in Palestine and Gaza, right? Let's put that and argue that. Yeah, that's right. Israel gets away with it. Why can't they get away with it? Fine. Let's isolate that argument over here. Go back to the Gulf states. Ask yourself how they take that answer. Does that answer tell you that they're doing such, accurate, surgical, precise attacks to areas that innocent people in these 10 countries that are Gulf states won't be affected by it? Or do you think those leaders of those countries listen to that and say, wait, you're that reckless?
Mm-hmm.
And we've been with you? Don't get it twisted. We're not waking up here every morning saying Israel's the greatest country in the world. The Gulf states are not sitting there saying, hey, it's awesome. You guys, you don't have no skeletons in your closet. God knows they do. A lot of them, Israel. But this isn't about Israel. This is about Iran and their relationship. So it's like, imagine, Vinny, me, you, and Adam have an issue, and you do something, and he said, well, what about when Adam did this? And I said, I don't care what Adam did to Tom.
It's about me.
I care about what you did to me and the way you handled that. You insulted me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not okay with that. What was that all about?
Yeah.
I don't trust you now.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I think this was a bad look for him. What's the chances those 10, countries paid attention to every word of this interview?
Absolutely.
Every single one of them.
Every single one of them. And how do you think they handled this answer here?
Oh, okay. You want to play that game,
no
buddy?
problem.
Okay.
You know what he just did? You know why this is so dumb? This is why they suck in diplomacy. Say what you say about, what do you call it? Israel,
Gaza.
These guys understand diplomacy. They understand, hey, listen, yes, we have to negotiate everything in Israel's favor, but we kind of need U.S. We kind of need this. They are very, what's the part?
Strategic?
Man, you can call it whatever you want to call it. Strategic. You can call it schmoozing. You can call it biz dev. You can call it. You can even call it a little bit like on the gray area of, not necessarily a positive word. You can call it a negative word that's only selfish interest for them. He lacks the basic understanding of diplomacy. Like, you have to realize when you're talking to NBC, the world is watching, and you kind of say, well, listen, that's collateral damage. I'm sorry you lost your cousin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, UAE. I'm sorry, Dubai. I'm sorry. Hey, what do you want me to do? You understand what I'm saying to them, Tom? You look like you want to say something.
No, when you're done with that point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Collateral damage works when you have a hot conflict in Kiev. That's the point of conflict. And residences on the outside are tragically impacted. That's collateral damage. Collateral damage is adjacent to the point of hot conflict. Collateral damage is not when you're trying to make a point and destroy an interest. And what Iran was trying to do, Pat, is lob missiles over at U.S. bases to make a point for America. That's not the point of conflict. Collateral damage would be Iran coming across the border and impacting, rural civilians and those things. That's collateral damage. Collateral damage is not, I wanted to make a point. I sent a missile to hit America. My missile's guidance system was so terrible, and I hit the frickin' hotel. Or the energy weapons misguided the drone. The drone hit a hotel. It's like, dude, that's not collateral damage. You're a fool. You're exactly right, Pat. This is horrible.
I think so. I think this is horrible.
I think it's I'm so glad that you.
By the way, the only way, I'm sorry, Adam, only way I see this that you can speak like that is something the rest of the world doesn't know, like meaning China's about to send something to you to protect you. Someone made a call to say they have your back. And the likelihood of that happening, to me, it's less than 5%. It's maybe even less than 1%, but let's just say it's less than 5%. You talk like that when you need those guys. You have to use this interview in a way to reassure those guys that you are not the enemy. He said in the continuation of the conversation, he says, we made those calls before attacking, and we told them, here's what we're going to be doing. We're hitting U.S. military bases or we're hitting U.S. military properties. But at the same time, they effectively hit other places. So he's saying, I called them. And one of the countries he was very afraid of was Turkey. You could tell the way he gave the respect to Turkey was different than the other countries.
We didn't launch anything there.
He did. He did say that. Adam.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just simplify this. There's a war going on. There's the good guys and the bad guys. U.S., Israel, and our allies are the good guys. Iran is the sole bad guy. There's nobody coming to their defense with the exception of their proxies like Hezbollah and the Houthis, and we know where Hamas is these days. Number two is Trump's in charge. If we've ever even thought about having the debate who the number one leader of the world is, it's Trump, and there's not even a close second. I'm sorry. But the silver lining here is now with Iran being essentially decimated, and they will be in a matter of weeks, maybe months, there will be a new era in the Middle East where countries will sign these accords and get along, and the thorn in everybody's side for the last 47 years will be removed. That's my opinion of what will happen in the Middle East. Notice this, last point. How many Middle Eastern countries at this point, heads of state, are criticizing Israel? None. Nobody's saying anything. The war in Gaza is done. All eyes are on Iran now. You know, they said all eyes on Rafah. Nobody cared about that. All eyes are on Iran right now, and Iran is being exposed. The last thing Iran regime needs right now is their name in the news. Remember when they said they were going to kill people, and then they said the way to save these people's lives is talk about Iran. They want to do this in the darkness. They want to turn off the internet. They want to murder and maim their own people when nobody's looking. Well, now everybody's looking at Iran right now, and they have no choice. So they're going to lie. They're going to be deceitful, but everyone knows what they're doing at this point.
Yeah, this is showing who they've attacked.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Qatar, Cyprus, Israel, Iraq, Jordan, Turkey, U.S. assets, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Syria, Bahrain, Oman, Azerbaijan. Just making friends left and right.
And so you know what this means? They're all on the same team against Iran.
Can you imagine how double dumb that is?
Triple dumb.
You're in a fight and you can't make any allies, and they're siding. I asked this question. I said, what was the chances that you would have thought 2 weeks ago, a month ago, 3 months ago, something's going to happen with Iran, Israel's going to attack, and all the, states, what do you call it? The Gulf states are going to side with U.S. and Israel. What do you think is the chance of that happening? Oh, zero. Oh, no way. Well, they just did. Why? Why are they doing that? Gang, you guys heard? I think there's a massive leadership taking place at the Trump Doral. Trump even yesterday said, hey, go to Trump Doral. And guess what? We're holding our annual sales leadership summit that we do once a year at the Trump Doral, March 25th through the 27th. If you're somebody that runs a business $1 million or higher and you got 5 salespeople, this may be the right event for you when you want to watch this video. Go ahead, Rob.
There are 3 different types of sales leaders I've worked with the last 20 years. One of them are those that are a boss, that are telling you what to do. One of them is the one that wants to be your friend. He wants to say, hey, Johnny, let me help you get to this next level. And then the other one is the leader that's sitting down with you, accountable, challenge, pushing you. You can do more, expectation, business planning. Each one of them has pros and blind spots. Once a year, I host an event called the Sales Leadership Summit. This year, we're doing it at the beautiful Trump Doral, March 25th through the 27th, where we talk about topics like this, 200 plus pages in a manual with people from around the world. You have to do a minimum of $1 million a year and 5 salespeople to qualify to attend this. So if you're someone that's watching and saying, I think I'm like a boss, I think I'm like a friend, I think I'm a leader, I want to find my blind spots, click on a link below, fill out the information. One of our consultants will get a hold of you.
Beautiful. Click on the link below or go to that QR code. We talk about a lot of different things. 200-page manual on how we took a business from 0 to 60,000 agents and eventually sold it for $250 million. If you're somebody that's running a business, sales team, and you want to find strategies to accelerate your growth going into 2027, do not miss Sales Leadership Summit.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.